You'd have to be absolutely bananas to not laugh at one of our hotshot clips.
And a graduation ceremony in New Hampshire sets the bar pretty high for any others that might follow.
We begin with the story that could make a return appearance here very soon. One of Mexico's most active volcanoes stepped up its game this weekend. Bear with me. Popocatepetl started sending smoke high into the air a few days ago. The mountain was quiet for decades, but about 25 years ago it started to get pretty active. It's on the top 5 list right now for volcanoes most likely to erupt. Scientists are keeping a close eye on it. There are a lot of people who don't live too far from the volcano. Mexico City and its nearly 9 million people are only 45 miles away. According to the Volcanic Ash Advisory Center in Washington, this smoke cloud went up about 20,000 feet. The volcano itself is not quite 18,000. It's the second tallest in North America. Popocatepetl is an Aztec word meaning smoking mountain, and that's a good example of why they named it that.
It's pretty impressive too when you see the pictures, and that's not, obviously not a major eruption there. It's just kind of what they call that. I don't know enough about geology.
A plume? I don't know.
Leaking is not the right word, but it's smoking.
It's like burping itself,
right?
like blurp,
yeah,
blurp.
So nothing major, but it's interesting when you see how close that is to Mexico City.
Huge, too.
Time for some monkey business. Sorry, couldn't resist. Every once in a while, driving through a Rockford neighborhood, you might come across some wild turkeys crossing the road. That's actually about as exotic as the animals get around here. Well, in Saudi Arabia, the problem's monkeys.
That's so funny.
And the animals aren't just in the road. Sometimes they actually jump on cars. This is in Taif, just east of Mecca. The driver had to stop on the side of the street, and this monkey just popped right on up there on the hood. Like it owns the place.
I know, it's so weird.
It didn't leave very quickly, mostly because the guy fed it.
There's a couple. Do you see the rest on the
just
rocks?
kind of hanging out.
They're like a crew. Oh, it's so
See if
cute.
he's trying to grab the food. You'd think that if they realized that there was a lot of food there, that they would all run over to the car.
That's true.
Actually, he slides that monkey, looks like I think it was a bag of nuts, like through that opening in the car window. Monkeys are pretty common in the mountains near Taif. In fact, if you Google it, which is why I thought, it's kind of unusual. If the other monkeys realized there was food, why they're not all jumping in on it.
Maybe he's just the runner.
Well, maybe, but you think that he's the scout and he'd be like, all right, come on, you guys.
Yeah,
look, this guy's got stuff he's handing out. There's one video that actually shows dozens of monkeys attacking a car's open trunk because there's food inside.
Maybe he
It
was
is a frenzy.
Maybe he's a little smarter and was like, there's no food here. Don't worry.
Yeah,
just
maybe.
look away, friends.
Hey, why are you hanging out in that car so long? This
Just
guy's telling me a
chatting.
story.
He's asking for directions.
Right, I'm trying to help this guy. There's no food here. Keep moving. Move along. Move along.
So cute. I would feed him too, but it's probably ill-advised. Now, most of us know a high school senior who missed out on graduation. COVID-19 restrictions took ceremonies away, not just here, but all across the country. One school district in New Hampshire found a unique way to lift the student spirits. Mount Cranmore Ski Resort helped make that happen too. Students and their families hopped on a chairlift and took it all the way to the top. Graduates' names were announced over the PA. They walked up and got their diplomas. Quick pictures, some cheering from the small crowd there, and then it was back on the chairlift for the ride down. They also got to see their friends from a safe distance during the ride. Administrators call this the culmination of doing everything differently for the last 3 months. Some students actually thought this was way cooler than walking across the normal stage. Bad news is, no matter what they do after the ceremony, it's all downhill from here.
Ah, nice. So you have this fear of ski lifts that you were talking about?
I've actually never been skiing, but I've been on a ski lift, and
how's that work?
Not for me. I was there to ski, but I didn't do a good job, so I fell down the not even mountain, like little bunny hill once, and was like, I tapped out and just waited in the warm.
And despite the tapping out part, the worst part of it for you was the ride.
Yeah. For one, I couldn't fashion myself in front of it in time, and then I would chicken out and dodge. And the one ride I got up, it was so flimsy and scary. I was like, ugh.
And a windy day.
We're
that could be scary.
Oh, that's terrifying. I'd be like, just throw my diploma down.
Those are